Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Martha Anger. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. And if you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Officials in Oxford, Michigan say more than half the schools in the county are closed today because of copycat threats of a school shooting, and police are not amused. On Tuesday, 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley killed 4 students and injured dozens more after going on a shooting rampage. The investigation now shifts to why possible red flags that could have prevented the tragedy were either missed or ignored. And today, prosecutors announced that they will be charging the shooter's parents, James and Jennifer Crumbley, with 4 counts of homicide, involuntary manslaughter, saying that the parents' actions were criminal because they did see the warning signs and did nothing. Here's a breakdown of President Joe Biden's new plan to curb the COVID-19 pandemic and how it could affect your family. Biden will impose stricter testing requirements on U.S.-bound travelers, extend TSA's mask mandate, launch mobile family vaccine clinics, move to require private insurers to pay the cost of at-home tests, and boost access for those without it. And the federal mask mandate requiring travelers to wear masks in airports, on planes, and on other modes of public transportation has been extended through March 18th. There are also new rules on international travelers due to the concerns about the Omicron variant. So listen up if you are an international traveler. Starting next Monday, December 6th, the CDC will require a negative test result 1 day before air travel into the United States because the CDC still has not confirmed whether current vaccines adequately protect against the latest viral mutation. People who show they have recovered from COVID within the past 90 days are exempt, and that requires a valid document of recovery. How many of you are fans of Jada Pinkett Smith's popular Facebook show, Red Table Talk? I am a huge fan of the show. Well, apparently not everyone is a fan of the raw, intimate details of Jada and her husband Will's life. A man named Dexter Morales started an online petition asking reporters to stop interviewing the couple. The goal was just 5,000 signatures, but it hit over 15,000 signatures in a few short hours. Morales never said what pushed him over the edge, but apparently he's not alone. What about you? Are you sick and tired of the juicy details of the Smiths' lives? Or do you love it? Now, personally, let me just add this. I love the show. it really shows us how to have healthy relationships and how to endure. Yeah, they share the raw personal details of their world and of their lives. And now people can understand and be inspired. And at first, I know people were saying that they weren't comfortable with the show, but it really helped us kind of analyze deeply ourselves and our relationships with others to help us understand better. That's my opinion. Nevada authorities used DNA testing and genetic genealogy to identify the victim of a 41-year-old cold case. They were able to identify Tammy Terrell, a 17-year-old girl who was last seen at a restaurant in Roswell, New Mexico on September 28, 1980. Her body was found a few weeks later near Henderson, Nevada. And until now, she had been known only as Jane Arroyo Grande Doe. But now that Terrell has been positively identified, cold case detectives say they can now take the next steps, giving her family closure and then finding her killer. Late last night, members of Congress scrambled to avoid a government shutdown, despite objections in the Senate. A handful of Senate Republicans had threatened to not vote to keep the federal government funded. They wanted to force a vote to defund President Biden's federal vaccine mandate. The mandate requires employers with 100 or more employees to ensure their employees are fully vaccinated against COVID-19 or undergo regular testing and wear face masks. But the bill to extend funding through mid-February passed, and it now goes to Biden to sign. All right, get ready for a Whopper of a deal this weekend. Burger King is going back to 1957, the year the fast food restaurant introduced its signature menu item, the Whopper. To celebrate the sandwich's 64th birthday, Burger King is offering the sandwich for its original price. That's just 37 cents. The deal is for Friday and Saturday only, and it's only available through Burger King's Royal Perks Reward program on its app. Sign1News will be broadcasting live updates Monday through Friday. Then this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, join us for a live chat with one of the stars of the hit Netflix series, Jenny and Georgia. Deaf actor Chris Canopik will join us to talk about his life, his career, and what it's like to work on the set. We'll be taking your questions and comments live, so be sure to join the conversation. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.